Hey, so I'm a scientist, and when I learn something new, that stays with me for life. So when I learned that the optimal human diet was the carnivore diet, I knew that that was going to be the diet for the rest of my life. And I'm never going to add plants or carbs back into my diet because, what's the point? That would be suboptimal. And my knowledge is permanent. Whenever I learn something, it stays with me. And I would say that there are some people out there that kind of follow trends and they like to see, oh, what is this person doing or what is that person doing? Let me try to do something like them. But that makes you vulnerable to being influenced by propaganda, for example. Like, what if Big Pharma is trying to trick you into eating the wrong foods and abandoning your optimal diet? What if Big Food wants to try to sell you some toxic carb sludge, right? There's a lot of propaganda and misinformation out there, and you have to be really careful. So I would just say to everyone, try to be a scientist, try to dig deep into understanding what the optimal diet is and why it is that carnivore is optimal. I mean, there's a lot of science behind that, right? There's the fact that plants are toxic, they have defense chemicals. There's the fact that our bodies are really built to digest meat. We have a very acidic stomach, right? We don't have a cecum like gorillas, so we can't digest plants. So there's a lot of deep science there. Try to learn that science. Make your knowledge permanent. And once you learn what the optimal diet is, which, like I said, is the carnivore diet, then never change. Like, always stick with that diet. And don't listen to these people that call you dogmatic for wanting to stick with the optimal diet. I mean, that's just like such a dumb word, dogmatic. Like, you want to call someone dogmatic for being a scientist, like for actually having permanent knowledge? That doesn't make any sense. So, like I said, I'm going to be carnivore for life because that's what's the optimal diet for humans.